don't know, man. I think this was. Oh no, because you boy. Let me tell you something, all right? Hey, what's up? This episode is brought to you by Owala. Owala water bottles. The water bottle you buy when you want to fit in so bad. Owala. Yourself. No. But hey, what's up? Welcome back to episode number 21 of Loose Ends with Robert Hernandez. I'm your host, Robert Hernandez. We had a technical difficulty earlier, which led to me having to re-record this episode, which in hindsight was probably a good thing. Okay. Not that the episode was bad, but just that, shit happens, man. Like I say, I'm doing it on my own. So cut me some slack. All right. I want to start this one off though. Really kill the momentum up front by reading you a chapter from a book that to some might suck ass, but to others might be valuable. Okay. This is from Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act, A Way of Being. And this chapter refers to self-doubt. Very short, 2 pages. So bear with me. We'll get through it, and then we'll get on with the episode. But I'm really telling you guys this time, okay? This is worth hearing, I guess, because I think everybody can take something from this. Okay? So let's get into it. And I wasn't a reading aloud kid when I was younger, but I guess I am now. Avi. Page 73. Self-doubt lives in all of us. And while we may wish it gone, it is there to serve us. The flaws are human, and the attraction of the art is the humanity held in it. Sorry, I put a "the" in the beginning of that. My bad. I'll read it over and keep going. See? Wasn't a reading aloud kid. Ready? Flaws are human, and the attraction of art is the humanity held in it. If we were machine-like, the art wouldn't resonate. It would be soulless. With life comes pain, insecurity, and fear. We're all different, and we're all imperfect, and the imperfections are what make each of us and our work interesting. We create pieces reflective of who we are. And if insecurity is a part of who we are, then our work will have a greater degree of truth in it as a result. You got to remember to breathe when you're reading out loud. The making of art is not a competitive act. Our work, representative of the self. You would be amiss to say, I'm not up to the challenge. Yes, you may need to deepen your craft to fully realize your vision. If you're not up to it, no one else can do it. Only you can. You're the only one with your voice. Got to remember to breathe. Almost there. Give me a sec. If you see tremendous beauty or tremendous pain where other people see little or nothing at all, you're confronted with big feelings all the time. These emotions can be confusing and overwhelming. When those around you don't see what you see and feel what you feel, this can lead to a sense of isolation and a general feeling of not belonging, of otherness. These charged emotions, powerful when expressed in the work, are the same dark clouds that beg to be numbed to allow sleep or to get out of bed and face the day in the morning. It's a blessing and a curse. And with that, I want to tell you one thing, okay? In no way am I saying I'm an artist in any sense of the word, but I think overall, it captured a thought in me that made me go, Why do I feel like I need to do this all the time? Why do I feel like I have to sit down in my room by myself and talk? And this isn't a therapy session, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to tell you and explain to you one thing. Is that the part where they say, it feels almost as if they have no other choice. Man, did that really hit the nail on the head for me. Because honestly, I do not feel like I have a choice. I just want to check in with Angel real quick about, oh God, I hope this shit's recording. This shit better still be recording. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ, amen. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ, amen. Hallelujah. Praise Allah. And sometimes I gotta hit the vape, bro. You know? Because I'm all nicked out. But like Angel, like I feel like when I was reading the other night, I was reading this book about self-doubt, or sorry, not the book about self-doubt, but the chapter about self-doubt. And when I read it, I felt like Angel popped up on my shoulder and he said it like this. He said like we are not obligated to like follow this calling because we have talent or skill, fool. Like it's just worth remembering, fool, that we are blessed, fool, to get to create, fool. Like for real, dog. Like serio, fool, like super serio right now. Like think about it, fool. We're choosing it, fool. We're not being ordered to do this, fool, bust around and shit. Like, nah, fool, we're making our own decisions, calling our own shots, fool. Think about it, fool. If we'd rather not do it, then let's not do it. And when Angel said that to me, I said, oh. But I do want to do it. I'll read it back to you and we'll move on. It's as if they have no other choice. Being an artist is who they are, and they are made whole through self-expression. My version of this would go, it's as if they have no other choice. Being an asshole is who they are. They are made whole through self-expression. And that's what resonated with me, dude, because when I'm off the weed, bro, I be reading better. I be getting it, you know? I'll be locked in on it. I'll be like, ooh, that registered in my brain. When I'm reading and I'm sober, I go, oh, so this is a race to read words as fast as possible just to get to the page that I feel comfortable with saying that I read tonight and then going to bed and feeling good about myself for reading. You know? Sorry, I'm loosey off the goosey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I don't really want to say, oh, I'm an artist. I'm an artiste. I got to make sure I'm still recording. I'm an artiste. No, not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, of course, I have feelings of doubt. Of course, I make, you know how painful it is to make a clip of yourself? Do you know how fucking painful that is? At least like clipper guys that make money doing this shit, they clip like Kai Cenat, you know? Or they'll clip like Aiden Ross, or they'll clip whatever the guys are now. I don't even know the guys anymore. Those are the two I know. I love that I have Dave Blunt's. I've the whole entire time I've had Dave Blunt's lyrics pulled up, and I'm very sorry. I really did not know. As you can see, I was supposed to be ready with this. That one. That's the hey. This is the one that you see in the beginning. I go, hey, I do the fake ass intro. I go, hey, look at him. Welcome to fucking, you know? And it's like, no, dude. What's real is I'm actually so retarded that I'm looking up lyrics to Dave Blunt's. That's what's real about the show. Back to what I was tying into the book, okay? I feel like I have no other choice. That's the fucked up part. It's not like I sit here and I go, should I do this today? It's like, no, motherfucker, you're going to do this. It's just, how long are you going to put it off and create more stress for yourself in the end to edit and put it all out in the timely manner that you've created in your head for the 25 people collectively that watch every week, you know? And I'm off the weed, baby. I told you I'm loosey-goosey right now. But I have been reading, so I'm feeling a little bit locked in. Now, to Dave Blunt's. I've been very fascinated with this guy recently, and I didn't want to talk about him for a while because I felt like it was kind of mean. I don't want to make fun of him. I like Dave Blunt's. I don't give a fuck cause I'm a bitch getter. Got a white bitch, she a wrist slitter. Got Jewish money, nigga, fuck it. Okay, say what you want about Dave Blunt's, but he's actually kind of a cool guy if you really listen to the music and think about it. He's kind of really cool. He just sips lean and pops pills, and apparently is incredibly giving in the bedroom, if you will. We will get into that right here, though. What song is this? 10 Percs. This song is called 10 Percs. 10 Percs. Like Percocets for the older audience. 10 Percs. Cause I heard that nigga was a kid diddler. Yeah, I heard that nigga was a pedophile. Percocets really take a while to kick it. I'm gonna skip the whole entire. I'm gonna skip the whole fucking the whole entire first verse and the chorus. Honestly, I don't really care right now. Actually, I'll start with the chorus. I'll start with the chorus. And now don't judge me because I know how to sing the Dave Blunt song. Okay, I've been doing research on the shit. Okay, scientific research. Ready? He goes, 10 perks to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, I'll see you in the sky. 2 pints of the quay. Don't leave, just stay, bae. Let's go on a vacay and leave the world behind. I'm a fiend. I pray I don't OD. And I'm still sipping codeine. My double cup put me to sleep. Perk 30s get me higher. And then he goes, for the Perk 30, I'm a fiend. I pray I don't OD. I'm still sipping codeine. My double cup put me to sleep. My double cup put me to bed. She talking about giving me head. I told her to open her legs. I'm treating yo bitch like Meg. I'm treating I pulled my pants down and put my dick right in her hand and told her to spit on it. That's fucking art. You want to talk about artistic fucking direction and vision? And what does this motherfucker have to... And why is my fucking audio keep cutting out all fucking stupid and shit? This is what always happens to me. I can't just shoot a good episode. You know? I can never just shoot a good episode. Something always has to go wrong. But back to what I was fucking saying, dude. Dave Blunt is a man that has a fucking vision and is telling a story, bro. Kill the pussy, Michael Myers. These Perk 30s get me higher. You know what I'm saying? It's tremendous. This guy's awesome. This guy fucking is amazing. I love everything that he does. Everything that he's ever done and never will do is amazing. And that's just how I feel. I played this song at work today, The Cup. I'm sipping on promethazine. You know? He just says that like... He says, I can't put down the cup. I believe 8 times in each chorus, and it's one of the greatest songs ever written, quite honestly. I don't think there will ever be a song that will match this level of artistry and just straight up beautiful storytelling. And I love Dave Blunt. I truly do love Dave Blunt. I think he's the fucking man. But my double cup put me to bed. She talking about giving me head. Like, bro, what? Come on, dude. And he has another song called Crying in the Kitchen that I don't really want to... I wouldn't be able to give you the full scope of like how like awesome this one actually is if I wasn't able to say certain words in this, which I won't because it's on YouTube and I'm not trying to be a bad guy or whatever. Maybe I should do a Patreon just so I could say whatever I want, like truthfully. And I'll charge like 50 cents to start with. I'll charge you guys $1. I'll charge you guys $1 a month. And you can listen to me say actually what I'm supposed to say. I'm just kidding. But okay. Like Dave Blunt that guy also must feel like that guy must also feel like he has no other choice either. He has to let that message out. The message of him, his message, you know, his message of, my double cup put me to bed. She talking about giving me head. My double cup put me to bed. She talking about giving me head. Like that is his message. And I think that's beautiful, bro. You know, I think that's honestly one of the most creative things I think I've ever seen or even heard of. So I just want to commend Dave Blunt on being such a tremendous artist. And I hope he gets healthy. And I feel bad when I see those videos. I mean, like, imagine you, like, you're so big that people clap for you when you stay standing for a long time. And, like, a massive amount of people, too. Not like, oh, we were at the park and this guy fell over. He was on a walk. And then he had to stay down for a couple of minutes and then get up. It wasn't like that. It was like he came out and performed at whatever, at Rolling Loud or whatever. I don't know where he performed. Why is this shit making weird ass sounds, bro? Dave Blunt's came out. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why this shit's like cutting off in my ears though. I wonder if it's my fan. I know that sounds retarded, but I'm just going to turn it off maybe. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? I really don't know what I'm doing. And that's okay. Because I feel like I have to do this. So I don't have any other choice, basically. My double could put me to bed. She talking about giving me head. You know, like, oh my God, bro. For that perk 30, I'm a fiend. I pray I don't OD. Like, bro. Wow. True artistry right there on behalf of Dave Blunt's. But yeah, dude, but I read, I don't want to say I've been reading, okay? I said, what I'll say is I read a couple of nights this week. And I always am one of those people that goes, oh, it's so hard for me to fall asleep. Dude, you want to know why? Because you're looking at TikTok and fucking stupid Instagram bullshit or trying to make a clip for your stupid podcast that nobody watches yet, okay? That's why I can't go to sleep. But when I sit down at my bedtime, because I'm 6 and I have a bedtime, because if my life doesn't have enough control, I will completely fall off the rails and completely burn up my entire life, basically. So I have a bedtime, okay? And when I take a bed to bedtime, it's bedtime. When I take a phone to bedtime, it's let's stay up and crash our brains before we go to bed and have the worst sleep I've had somehow all year, but I've had terrible sleep every day this year somehow. You know. But yeah, man, it's just life in the big city, bro. You know, it's kind of tough for me, man. Like my start complaining about everything. Yeah, man, like everything's just like so fucking expensive. It's like and that you do hear that, you know, and at least for me, I feel like when I do hear that, I feel like I hear that from people that are like that did move here from like, oh, I moved from, oh, hey, yeah, I actually grew up in Texas and I moved out here. And then they go, it's expensive. And it's like, well, yeah, compared to where you're coming from, it's very expensive. But when you're somebody like me or anybody else like that has been living here the whole entire time, we'll say it's expensive. Don't get me wrong, it's very expensive. But it's not something that feels so crazy to us because we've seen like how crazy it's gotten. And really it feels like it's really just been like the past 20 years, I feel like, of like really things like speeding up on like how fucking expensive they've gotten. And I think now people that do freak out about it, I get it. Things are definitely very expensive. I'm not saying things aren't expensive, but I'm saying just like if you're from Los Angeles, you're not like freaking out about the rent here. You're like, oh, okay, that's like what you pay. And like it's normalized because your whole family did it. But like when you're not from here and your family pays like, you know, $350 for a 5-bedroom house somehow, whatever fucking state. And then you move here because you think you're going to like become an Erewhon influencer or whatever you're trying to do, you know, what's your thing? You're going to be an Erewhon influencer. You're going to make jiu-jitsu videos. You're going to get into crypto. You might start selling insurance. Some people, if you're hot enough, you'll get your real estate license. But I mean, like, even then it's like, you know, it's all burning anyways. You might as well just have fun while we're still here. So that's kind of been my attitude. And if I end up with nothing at the end of my life, at least I get to say I tried. And I didn't fucking spend my whole entire life trying to sell insurance to people, even though knowing that my fucking insurance companies are going to pay them out when something terrible happens, like a giant fire that might have been the fault of a energy company, allegedly. Not to get all tinfoil hat on you, but you know what I'm saying. I need to drink something because my throat get raspy. Okay, go ahead if you're listening right now, because I know a lot of you guys turn it off around 12, 13 minutes. If you're listening right now, try and guess what I'm drinking right now. What does that look like? What does that look like to you? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments what you think I just drank. Could be 7-Up. Could be water. Could be Sprite. Could be wine. Could be straight vodka with a little bit of club soda. Tell me what you think I'm drinking. Someone's going to be like, come. Dude, come. Hold on, I got to hit my Chinese nicotine stick real quick. Hold on, I got to hit my foreign Chinese nicotine stick real quick. Hold on. You know what? Donald Trump shouldn't really be deporting Mexicans or anybody like that. I think what Donald Trump should be deporting is these foreign nicotine sticks I'm getting from Persian guys that own smoke shops in the valley. That's what they should do. They should start deporting not the guys that own the shops. I love you guys. I'm talking about just take the vapes and just throw them in the ocean. And I'd honestly be happier if they were in the ocean than if if we just like threw them away or got them confiscated. I want them gone. Cause your boy has a hard time controlling himself because he's so loosey-goosey all the time, and he has to loosen up a little bit. Or he has to fire his brain up. I have to fucking cook my brain constantly all day. So intermittently. These glasses make it so hard for me to see like how long it's been. Oh, 22 minutes. That's pretty good. I feel like I might have killed the momentum a little bit in the beginning because, read a chapter from a book. But what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Like the book said, I have no other choice. I just had to do what came to me in the moment and understand that there's going to be more and more episodes of me to make mistakes like that. And that's fine. It's all gravy, dude. I'm like a fucking mashed potato, and I just want to get covered in gravy. Pause. No homo. So funny to say no homo in 2025. All homo. How about that? Get the gay fans in here. We need more gay fans. I heard they're the ones that they support more monetarily, at least. That's what I've heard. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, man, I hope you're having a good week so far. I think for me, I've just been I had the last episode I recorded earlier, 5 minutes in, my phone stopped recording the video, and yeah, so 27 minutes of just audio, and that really made me mad because I just wanted to start editing already, and yeah, so that really fucking set me off, dude. And then I ate dinner, ate a wonderful dinner, pasta, salmon, green beans, you know the vibes. Not enriched wheat flour pasta either. Talking semolina flour and eggs, bro. Cause I got it like that. I'm like the Action Bronson of terrible podcasts that nobody watches yet. I'll cook my ass off. And so will Kirsten. So God bless her. But yeah, man. I'm sorry I'm sorry that I'm manning a lot right now, but what am I supposed to do? I smoked a little bit of that weed. I completely torched the momentum of the show with the Rick Rubin thing and the Rick Rubin book thing, the self-doubt thing. And yeah, I was just kind of pissed off earlier after the whole video stopped recording thing, and I got really angry, and I was just like, fuck, I have to do this again. And once again, like the book says, it's a privilege to get to do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not complaining that I have to do this. It's a privilege. But when it goes wrong today in such a horrific way where I don't get any of the footage and I have all the audio, I mean, obviously, like, hey, look, if you guys want me to release the audio one, I will. And I'll put it on YouTube still. It'll just have like video up to 5 minutes. Maybe I'll just put it out on Monday and give you guys a little early week treat. I haven't released on Monday in a while. I know the episode frequency is a little sporadic. I'm just trying to figure out what works best like for my schedule because I'm also trying to remain a person. So yeah, I guess let me know what days you guys like these. I think I kind of like the end of the week, but I also really like Monday. So, but I know on Monday you're like competing with like everybody. I feel like everybody has Monday. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but this one will probably be out on Friday. And yeah, I was just really pissed off after the whole thing earlier, so I had to re-record. and I got sidetracked by Dave Blunt's. I think what's weird now is knowing that people in my life that don't know me in the context of this are starting to find out about it, and it's like, oh shit, people might see this now. Like people that I know and like I have like a normal job still, like there's not like a world where I would be like okay if like I said something bad and then like my job was like, yo, you gotta go, Buster. But also I did have somebody tell me like, oh, like that's totally your personal life and they could never like really do that. And I was like, okay, cool, respect. I fuck with that. So hopefully that's the case. Because I don't know what I've said. You know, I'm 21 episodes in. I don't know what I've said. So I understand why like when you would listen to like a Joe Rogan episode, it'd be like episode 1028, Alex Jones, and you and or whatever, whoever it was, episode 1028, Eddie Bravo, episode fucking 1135. You know. Philip Seymour Hoffman or whatever the fuck, whoever was on. And you would be like, oh, damn, Rogan just like repeated a story that he said 15 times before. You go, well, hey, I guess that is pretty good considering the fact that he has 1,100 episodes. I think now it's like something like 2,000. I don't even know how many episodes that guy has, but he has a shitload of episodes. So I kind of am sympathetic to a guy that starts to repeat himself after a while because it's like, well, hey, what are you going to do? Especially like on that level, like 2,000 episodes. I have no excuse to repeat myself on this show. I have 21 episodes. When we start getting into the 300, 400s, I might start wrapping around on a couple of stories. That's okay. Who cares? It's all good. People like when you revisit things, I've heard. So, you know, just trying to make the show better every week. That's all this is. That's all I'm trying to do is just make this show better. And in turn, I'm picking up skills that help me out. So fuck it. Whatever. And I don't know. Oh, I haven't even addressed my haircut. So I went to the same barbershop I've been going to, but I got a different barber and he was really cool. His name was Felipe. I'm pretty sure it's like Felipe_fades or something. I bet it's Felipe_fades. Because it's either fades or blends or cuts with a Z. That's the only way that barbers have their usernames on anything. Fades, blends, or cuts. Fades mostly I feel like can be like Asian barbers or Mexican dudes. Blends definitely Mexican dudes or black barbers, and then cuts is just anybody. It could be anybody. But that's how I feel. And that might be racist and that might be stereotyping, but whatever. I don't think it's racist. I'm just saying in observing the patterns of barbers on Instagram, if you will. If I have to make everything sound smart, I guess. Okay? Okay? Be like Joey Fades. Now, that sounds like a guy that either will cut your hair or when you show up to get your hair cut, will try to fight you. So, who knows? You know, like Fade's like, hey, let's run a fade, food, like right now. And with that, I guess we'll say goodbye. So, I hope you sleep well. I hope you're doing well. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Play Loose Ends. Sorry, not me. The show at Play Loose Ends. Follow me if you want. You can find it on the account for the show. You know, I don't have to point things out for you guys. So, Play Loose Ends on TikTok and Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's the same on YouTube at Play Loose Ends. Listen to audio podcasts. Listen to old episodes, either audio or video on YouTube. And I'm feeling very good about where we're going. So thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate your guys' support. I know it was kind of a weird episode from the beginning, but I am just getting more comfortable with putting out what comes out. So thank you once again. I love you with all my heart. You guys are the best. Be safe out there. And make sure you try to avoid seed oils and microplastics, or else you're going to be infertile and shit. So that's what I heard at least. All right. Bye.